welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my home. If you caught last week's video, we were decorating my bedroom here and I showed you how on a budget you can really transform a space. Today we're gonna be tackling my living room and I am so excited to show you guys my vision for this space and just some little tips and tricks along the way to really make a neutral, refreshing, calming, peaceful space that you wanna relax in at the end of the day. We're gonna be doing a little bit of DIY today, so if you're into that, definitely stay tuned. I've got some ideas for you, and if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of organizing and decorating and just giving you a little bit of inspiration of how I like to set up my home. So let's go ahead and look at our empty room and get started. The first thing that I did was dust and vacuum before I unrolled the rug, and this was a little bit dusty because they had been refinishing some of the floors in the house right before we moved in. And then the rug that I'm using is a two-piece rug that you can actually wash the top of it, which is really great and handy to have around whenever you have kids. Next, my grandpa and my dad actually brought my couch in, and I did partner up with Article. They sent me their Bollard sea salt gray left sectional sofa, and I love this sofa. I wanted this space to be comfortable and just be super inviting, and that is what this piece brought to my space. The Bollard sectional has clean lines, slender arms, and tapered legs that gives this sofa a strong but airy presence. It has loose cushions with removable covers, which is super important to me as a mom, so it's easy to maintain. The reversible back cushions are filled with a fiber down blend. I can't even express to you how high quality this sofa is at a great price. It is going to last us a long time. In-stock items deliver fast with an estimated time on each product page. Article ships almost anywhere in the USA and Canada for a flat rate of $49, free shipping on orders over $999. And this sofa also comes in a variety of colors to fit your taste and style. Check out the link for Article in the description of this video, and I want to say thank you again to Article for sending me this piece. After we had the sofa all set up, I went ahead and put together my coffee table. I found this on Amazon and I really like the gold touch that it brings as well. And then my dad helped me mount my TV, which, as you're gonna see here in a moment, has fingerprints all over it because it was leaning against the wall on the floor, and I have little ones and they definitely had their moments of touching the TV, the thing, you know, they're not supposed to be touching. And then he also helped me put up my light fixture and my curtain brackets for the curtain rods. The next part of the room I'm going to work on is this wall right here and then this corner. I had gotten two really big frames from IKEA, and I'm going to use the Cricut to cut out some words and put them in the big frames. After I designed my lettering with Cricut, I just went ahead and printed it out on the Cricut, and then you use this little tool and you do something called weeding, which basically means that you're taking out anything you don't want to use on your art piece or whatever you're applying it to, and then you put a top coat on that actually is called transfer paper, and then you take that and stick that onto your piece. So it's a little bit of a process, and I know that you guys have been asking for more Cricut inspired ideas, so I decided to use it in this room as well, and I'll explain a little bit more at the end of why I chose to put this saying on here. Now that this area is kind of put together, I'm going to move to the coffee table, and then I'm also going to be hiding the cords over here. I bought this little cord organizer thing and it just goes on the wall, but I think I'm actually, instead of going straight down to this outlet, I think I'm gonna go over behind the curtain and then to this outlet, so it's a little less obvious sticking out right here. I wanted to make a quick note about this package of these cord covers. It had so many pieces. I think you could use this for more than one TV or one area where you're going to be hiding cords. I'm actually going to use the rest of them in my office to hide the cord to my rechargeable vacuum cleaner. And I never use the sticky stuff that actually comes with it because I'm always afraid it's going to damage the wall. So I just stick them on with command strips. It does the job, and they're really easy to pull off whenever you want to move the TV or you're done using the space.
Just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
To finish up the wiring for this hanging light, I actually got myself some zip ties and an extension cord, and again we're going to use the curtains to kind of hide cords. So you can see that it runs over here to this corner, and then the end of the cord is actually up in here. So I'm going to zip tie the longer cord the whole way across here and down behind this curtain to this here outlet, because this is the one that the light switch works with. These older houses, they had outlets that light switches made turn the outlet on and off. So this will actually work as a normal light switch operated light whenever it's plugged into this.
It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
The next spot we're going to work on is this little side of the room. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll remember a little while ago I had a little poll put up of whether or not I should do a gold or a black framed mirror here, and I went for the black. A lot of you really liked the black, so I'm gonna hang it up here with a monkey hook, just like I hung the round mirror in my bedroom in my last video, and that was a gold mirror. And I really love monkey hooks because they can hold a lot of weight. You just press them right into the wall and they can hang a nice heavy mirror like this.
Makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
I'm just grabbing my baking soda down here because the next little project is going to be a DIY kind of thing. I have everything sitting over here. So I've got some baking soda. I picked up some of this just like a multi-surface paint from Walmart, and this is in the color Warm Buff. And I got about 4 of those. I got some really inexpensive brushes, and then I also got these plant hangers from Amazon, which is what I want to put these plants into. So these are just pothos plants. They're very like viney type plant, and they're in a plastic container that has the dish thing stuck to the bottom so the water doesn't run through when I water them. And I wanted them to look a little bit more like a pot. So I'm going to take some baking soda, mix it with some paint, and then put it on these hangers, or these, I guess they're just kind of like a plastic pot, but I want it to look like a clay or like actual pottery. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I've seen a lot of other people trying this out, and now I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'll probably want to do this to a lot of other things once I figure out how easy it is. One other note I wanted to make, because I will link these pot hangers, or plant hangers, is I did add some of this rope. I also got this at Walmart to one of them because I wanted one to hang a little higher and one to hang a little bit lower. So they are the same height though. I just wanted to say that in case you pick yourself up a set of them, that they are the same length, height, however you want to say it. But I just added that to kind of give them a little bit of variation. To mix this all up, I just dumped some paint in a bowl and then I kind of just spooned in baking soda. I didn't do any measurements. I just kind of got it to a thick consistency to where I felt like it would probably look good painted onto the pots. I am super happy with how this is turning out. I definitely think I'm gonna do another coat. I know on camera you probably can't see it very well, but it looks very like grainy looking and a lot like pottery, which is really the look I'm going for. And then I had these little guys I was kind of tired of. I don't know, the black, I just didn't really like the way they look. They're originally from the Target dollar spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to these and be able to use them and just kind of go for more of a lighter tone than having them in little black pots. And of course they're just faux plants. While these are all drying, which by the way, I made way too much paint. I might go around the house and see if there's anything else that I want to do this to. Of course, I'm going to do another layer on everything. But while all of that's drying, if you guys remember, this is the big blanket basket that I had in my other living room. And my daughters have been a little hard on it. It's still works great and everything. So I actually got these plastic needles from Walmart and the thread is still here, or the string. I also have some like a roll of string that's like this, so if I need some more. But I'm gonna thread it up and just kind of like reattach it. I'm not sure if the other side is still good or if I'll check that out too. Since it is getting to be warmer weather, I'm not going to put any throw blankets out on the couch, but I am going to put some of my throw blankets into the blanket basket just to have for whenever we want to hang out and curl up and get cozy. And then I have these 3 throw pillows, and I'm just going to go ahead and put these simple white pillow covers on them just for a refreshing look. And with it getting into spring and summer, I just don't want it to look too cluttered and crowded. Alright, so right in here inside the door, I bought this little basket. It fits perfectly. It doesn't block off our walkway right around the corner, but it's a good spot for us to throw our shoes when we walk in the door. So I want to hang this little like coat hanger type thing up here above it on the wall. I think it would just be kind of sweet to go here. And I don't know if I'll actually use it for coats. I may just use it for like hanging up some decor. It does have the place to put a screw through, but I'm just going to hang it up with some command strips. By this point, my pots were ready to be hung up and I just placed them in the middle of the hangers. I was kind of gentle with it because I didn't want any of the paint to get chipped off, especially since I had just painted it on, and then I adjusted them so they didn't hang crooked. I thought I would go ahead and start right here at the front door for this little walkthrough. I'm so happy with how this space has turned out. And of course, the feature piece being my article couch. I love this so much. I like how low profile it is just because this is a space where we're looking across from the kitchen door into the living room, and it's so incredibly comfortable. We have been enjoying it all so much. I think I may have mentioned earlier that these pillow covers are all from IKEA, and I actually have extra ones here, but like I said, I'm trying to keep it a little bit light and airy with the warmer months coming on. This corner came together really well with my pots that I kind of did a little DIY on. And of course, you can't see on camera very well, but it does have a really textured look to it. And it just lightened everything up because I had tested hanging these up before I did the paint on them, and it definitely looked a lot darker with the pots being darker in this corner. And then down here I've got a little baby fiddle leaf fig, and then I have a snake plant, so this is going to be kind of a plant tour on top of everything. Got some extra blankets and pillows. Obviously the TV worked out really well here. There is something I'm considering doing because these curtains are a little bit on the poofy side. I think if I would adjust the curtain rods to come closer together, they wouldn't stick out quite as far and maybe wouldn't be quite as poofy around the TV, but either way, I'm happy with the way that it looks. And then I got my coffee table on Amazon. Obviously it's not real marble, but I think it looks pretty nice and light in the space. And I love this lantern so much. It's from Kirkland's, and then I put the battery operated candle in. The little tray is from the Target Dollar Spot area. And then I've got a peace lily baby here. These two are both fake plants. And then over in this corner, I have my palm. And if you guys have been around since I lived in North Carolina, you know I had a really big one there that I loved a lot. And so I'm gonna try to be successful with this one. I don't know how it's gonna go living in Pennsylvania. It's not as warm, but we're gonna try it out. And then down here, I've got these two. If anyone knows what this plant is called, let me know in the comments, just because I'm not entirely sure what it's called and how to care for it. I need to do some Googling. There was no little tag with it, so I need to kind of figure out what it needs. And then I'll just kind of like touch on the curtains. So I got the curtain rods at IKEA and the curtains at IKEA. And then I just cut them off. These you can just chop off the bottoms. You don't have to hem them or anything. And I actually cut, I think, 9 inches off of these, which is a pretty good amount. So even if you had higher ceilings, these would work out well. Now going over here to my frames, I'm so happy with this, and I can always change out what it says, but right now I feel like this is so good for all of us to remember. Remain at peace, God will fight your battles, and that is 100% true. I'm always going where the peace is, and I feel so much peace in this home, and I'm just so happy with how these turned out. I just literally put it on like a poster board style paper behind there and taped it to the matte part around the edge. And then over here on this wall, you can see me, I have my nice big snake plant. Now this is the only plant that I did bring from North Carolina with me, and it's thriving and doing really well. I thought this little corner just needed something extra, so that is there. I hung my mirror up here, which I love having round mirrors around. I feel like they just help to brighten up a space, and this wall, whenever I saw it, I was like, it needs a mirror. So that is what I got there. And then back around here to the entryway. Since there's no like landing space, obviously if this was my house and I wasn't renting it, I probably would put tile or something here. So this is a little bit of a fight. I think they are going to install a new door really soon, just because this one needs to be updated a little bit. But this is kind of just our landing space when we come home, and the biggest part that we always struggle with is where to put the shoes. So that's why I went ahead and put that basket there. But that is everything in here. Oh, the light fixture, I guess I should touch on that, is from IKEA. And if you have an older home that doesn't have lights installed in the middle of the room, this is a really great option. The light bulb and the cord part is also from IKEA, so you can grab that even if you're not using their shades. You can find tons of shades on Amazon. And that's the other thing I love about this idea, is because I can change out the shade depending on what I want to do in this room, and it's really, really simple to do. I hope this video gave you a lot of inspiration. If you're new here, I'd love it if you subscribed to my channel. Don't forget to give me a comment and give this video a like. I love hearing from you all and going through your comments. Let me know what your favorite part of this room was, or what room you're getting ready to decorate, and I will see you guys in my next video.